BlackBusters.
What's cracking, family? Another episode of BlackBusters is here. We are here. I'm your host, Big Ja. Across from me is my co-host, Brother Big Tone.
Very happy to be here.
Yes, indeed. And this is the best movie critic review podcast of all time in the world.
In the world, Craig.
In the world, Craig.
In the world, Craig.
And we have a special guest today.
Yes, sir.
Hey. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I can't wait to get into this film with this young brother, my boy, DC Irvin.
Hey, man, it's good goddamn to be here.
Hey, man.
Thank you,
Yes,
brother.
sir.
Thank
Hey,
you,
bro.
fellas.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for bringing me back to this hood classic that we about to get
The
down
hood
on.
classic.
Yeah.
The hood classic we
Yes,
about to get down
indeed.
on.
There's so
Ja.
much to talk about in this film, bro.
Your network is outstanding, right?
Man.
Like, you
Yes.
your people parachute in, they
Yeah.
bring in like the real analysis.
Uh-huh.
But this movie right here,
Right.
I have no idea how this conversation is going to go.
Uh-huh.
I got no
I feel you.
sense of.
But with DC, it's about to go down.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely.
What are we watching?
We are watching Tales from the Hood.
Happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween!
The shit.
Well, it's only right. The
Yeah.
shit.
The shit.
It's October, it's Halloween, and we need to be doing something Halloweenish, horror film,
Spooky.
spooky, scary. We need to talk about ghosts, spirits,
Right.
all kind of shit, hood shit.
Yeah.
And this movie has all that. You know what I mean?
All of it.
Yeah, all that.
We should have bought a bottle so we could play a drinking game for every time one of us says the shit
Oh, yeah.
during
Right.
this episode.
1,000 times. I'm
We'd
probably
be-
gonna say it all.
we'd
all
be
episodes.
loose.
Make the light shimmer
Yeah.
a little bit.
Right.
Make it.
No, just point to the light and let it come on.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That should have told they wasn't paying attention. That should have told you, nigga, this nigga's different.
Right.
He don't
Yeah.
even got. He turned the light on by pointing to the bulb,
Yeah.
and the bulb
Yeah.
illuminates.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Give
Tales
us
from
the
the
synopsis.
Hood.
Give
Tales
us
from
the
the
synopsis.
Hood.
Yeah.
Is starring Clarence Williams III, Mr.
R.I.P.
Sims,
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Man,
Rest
rest
in
in
peace.
peace.
Fantastic actor.
As well as another rest in peace, Lamont Bentley.
Mm-hmm.
Rest in peace, man.
R.I.P.
Joe Torre
Mhm.
plays Stack.
Yep.
Samuel Monroe Jr. plays Bulldog.
Mhm.
And DeAndre Bonds plays Ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did not, I don't want to get into the analysis, but I did, like, for me, DeAndre's life starts as Stacy from the Wood.
Oh.
Here's the thing.
I did not like to see him. I didn't like the Kango on him.
Yeah.
I didn't like the fresh face. Like I don't want him to have a career before Stacy. It just
I loved it
Yeah.
because it showed him playing a different type of hood nigga.
It's
Yeah.
true. It's
you know
true.
what I'm saying? Because Stacy was a savage. He was in charge, and this
True
dude
thug.
was,
Yeah.
Stacy
he
was a
true
thug. Gangster.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And his name is Ball in the
Mhm.
movie. He was like he was a youngster. He was a
Uh-huh.
little
Yeah.
homie
The
that
little
had
homie.
heart,
Yeah.
but he was stupid.
Yeah.
And he was like always saying the dumb shit.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what happened to this nigga
Yeah.
though? Are you
Right.
did this really happen to him?
Right.
The nigga in the room touching stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was that nigga.
Touching
So
stuff.
stop touching
Exactly.
shit. He was the touching stuff
To the
nigga.
touching
Oh,
stuff,
man.
nigga.
Stacy probably wouldn't have gotten through the film. He would have already took care of Mr. Sims.
Yeah.
Off
He
back.
was about business all
Uh-huh.
the time.
Ding dong blang.
Right. Exactly.
Where's
So
the shit?
the shit, the doo-doo.
It wouldn't have been no movie with Stacy.
Right,
It
not
wouldn't
at
have
all.
been no movie.
Right. Stacy made his own homeboy sit in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Get your ass in the back, nigga. Or walk home or get your ass beat. Anyhow, the movie is about, it starts off with three young gangsters.
Mm-hmm.
They walking across the street to this old funeral home.
Yep.
Old, decrepit looking house.
Mhm.
And their job is to pick up some shit.
Yeah. The shit.
So if you
Drugs.
are drugs.
Mhm.
If you're a gangster, the shit is, hey man, where the shit at? That's drugs or money. In this case, it was drugs. They're picking it up. They knock on the door, and then the owner of the funeral home, Mr. Sims, answers, and he's asking them, "How you doing? What can I do for you? We here to get the shit."
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And so he lets them in. They walk through the house, and then they start opening They go into one room and see a guy in a casket. It's a mortuary.
Funeral home.
It's
Yep.
a funeral home.
Yep.
So not mortuary. It's a funeral home. So there's a lot of dead people in caskets
Mhm.
just laying around.
Creepy
So-
off the top.
Yep.
Creepy off the top.
Yep.
And might I
Right.
add, if I got to pick up some drugs from a funeral home, I think I'm gonna be like, you got to meet us somewhere, player.
Yeah. Get your hearse. Meet us somewhere. Get in your hearse and meet us somewhere else. I don't need to come to your shit.
Right.
The damn funeral
Right.
home.
Right.
And even walking into the opening scene was a long ass scene.
Yeah.
If you think about it, the three dudes was talking for like at least 5 minutes before they even knocked on the door.
Yep.
Joe Torre's character, Stack, he didn't even want to go in.
He didn't want to go in.
Yeah.
Stone Cold Killer.
Didn't want to go
in. But he wasn't
in.
fucking with the ghost.
It seemed like he was the only one that felt like, hey,
Like, we shouldn't go
Nah.
in
we
here.
shouldn't fool with
We
this.
shouldn't go
Yeah, I don't want to deal with the death.
Right.
Yeah, he
Right.
knew.
Yeah,
Right.
And Bulldog was like the leader.
Mhm.
His name is Bulldog, by the way.
Yeah.
And they said, come on, nigga, you both y'all shut the fuck up and come on. You know what I'm saying?
Where's the shit?
Yeah.
Where's the shit, nigga? Show us the shit.
Every time.
And so basically they get into the funeral home. Mr. Sims, the owner of the funeral home, the mortician.
Yeah, mortician.
And he's like, the guys get distracted, especially Ball, the young dude. Like, what the hell happened to this dude? He's in the casket dead. And so he goes into telling him a tale of how this guy died. And
So
that's what the movie starts.
So let's talk about the first tale.
The first tale.
The rogue cop revelation, right? So the first guy laying in the casket, they asked what happened to this dude.
Clarence.
So,
Clarence.
He heard voices. What did you guys think about the first chapter? The first tale of the hood.
First of all, these movies, I mean, these tales in this movie are all messages.
Yep.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And it's like a dark comedy, if you will.
It's like a dark comedy, satire,
Yeah.
horror. Like for
Yeah.
me, this is like the precursor to Jordan Peele,
Boom.
right?
Mm.
Like, you
Boom.
know, like they're
But
trying
darker
to,
though. But darker.
Right.
darker,
Right.
definitely darker.
Mhm.
But like what I love about it is that it was creative,
Right.
right? Like didn't execute everything well. And we'll
Right.
kind of get into the
We'll get to
nitpicks
that
and
in a
all of
minute.
that, right?
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
but like I understand conceptually what they were going
You saw what
for.
they were trying to do.
Yeah,
What they
yeah.
were trying to get to. Yeah.
and I'm fucking with what you're trying
Right.
to
Right.
accomplish. right?
Especially for during that time when it
Yes.
came out.
96?
This is 95.
95.
Yeah.
95.
Yeah.
95. Oh, yeah. That's
Domino's still
mid-90s.
rapping.
Right.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Yeah.
Here we go.
Tales from the hood.
Yes. So, the first chapter was about the road cop.
The road cop.
He was a black rookie cop
Rookie.
on the force. Had a white partner that was a veteran.
Right.
They were doing a routine stop.
Mhm.
They stopped. They pulled up to the other fellow officers that had already had a guy out, and they were patting him down. And
Martin Morehouse. He was
Martin
a- yeah,
Morehouse,
Martin
a politician.
Morehouse.
He was a senator or a mayor
Yeah.
or something like that. And basically, he was a black guy around 3 other cops that were all white.
Yep. Yep.
And they clearly were racist. They clearly were into like police brutality.
So
They
Martin
were-
Morehouse would be probably equivalent to was it Cochran at the time? Like would he be like a Johnny Cochran or
Johnny Cochran, or he would be like a
because he was getting them arrested, like or getting dirty cops,
yes,
taking them down.
He was taking down dirty cops.
Yeah.
And so when they had the chance to pull Martin Morehouse over in his Cadillac, he said, "Man, you had no reason to stop me."
Yeah.
And they broke his taillight on purpose.
That aged so well. I'm
Yeah.
upset at how well that
Yeah.
aged. Like same shit.
Same
Oh,
shit.
Same
yeah.
shit in 95, right? Like
It was
like,
happening before that.
Same
Yeah.
shit. Same shit.
Mm-hmm. That scene could happen right now.
Right now.
Yeah.
Like that this whole story could take place right now.
In 2022.
It's a goddamn shame.
Damn shame.
Yeah.
Bro. So they end up beating on Martin Morehouse.
Beating the brakes off of
Beating
him.
the brakes
Beating
off him.
him.
Yeah.
Fucked him up.
The
Head
rollers,
through the window.
Fucked him up.
It sent his head through the window.
Fucked him up.
I laughed on that part, bro. I laughed, bro. I laughed. It was how the window broke. I just like,
Right,
okay.
it shattered.
Yeah.
It shattered. That's a sugar window.
He's supposed to be dead after that.
Right.
But
You know how hard a window is?
Yeah. Yeah.
He went through it.
to go through a
Yeah.
window, bro. Go ahead.
You gotta be racist as hell.
How much anger do you got to have in your heart?
It went
Right.
from 0 to 60.
Right. Yeah.
That
Real
fast.
quick. Yeah.
He said,
Right.
then pulled him out, and he was still
Still alive, still
Yeah.
conscious.
Yeah.
yeah. And so they beat him down. The black cop stopped him from choking him out.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, "What are you guys doing?" And,
Uh-huh.
And then
they sent him away
They
first.
sent him away.
They sent him away.
Sent him away.
Which is nitpick number one.
Right? Why? Why?
They whooping this man's ass. You mean to tell me you on the computer that hard?
Nah, they sent
you
him
can't
to
look
go
up?
check the license plate.
Yeah.
To see who he was.
To see if his license is registered, if his registration is right.
But what I'm saying is that for as many times as they was whooping on that man, and the whole time he didn't think to look up.
He was like this. He was on the computer in the police car, like
that part didn't
screen,
make no sense.
keyboard, keyboard. You ain't gonna look up once.
Nah,
Look up once.
They
As you can
mopping
see,
this.
He didn't hear
Billy
no
Clubs.
yell.
No oomph.
Yeah,
No.
But even when he
nothing.
came over, he was like, "What's going on over here? What's this? And niggas getting choked out."
Yeah.
Hey, stop, man! Stop.
First
So
nitpick.
Right.
First nitpick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
The second nitpick is they sent them away for real. Like, go back to the precinct.
Yeah.
We'll handle the rest.
Right.
No, nigga.
Nah, you ain't supposed to.
Mhm.
You supposed to. They didn't already beat on him.
Yeah.
Right.
You supposed to-
We'll take him to the
We gonna
hospital.
take him to the hospital.
Yeah.
Get an ambulance.
I'm not leaving him at that point.
Right.
He left. That's the second one.
Yep.
Fast forward to them taking him to like the docks,
Mhm.
and they put some drugs in him.
Yeah.
Syringe and all that, needle, and they pushed him off the.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
That confused me a little bit.
Right.
Cause I'm like, if somebody find his body,
Yeah.
they gonna still see he was half beaten to
That he was
death.
fucked up.
Yeah, they gonna be
Right.
like the heroin didn't
Yeah.
do this.
Yeah. Right. I mean,
I think he lost his teeth that fast. The heroin.
Yeah, bro. The heroin didn't do this, bro.
So, and then the other part was like the inexplicable bricks they tossed into the back seat. Like, remember, like they shot him up,
yeah.
and then right before they went to go push it in, it was like 4 kilos of cocaine or heroin.
Right.
That they
Yeah.
like we
That's dissolving.
Right.
You dumbasses.
right. Like they hadn't thought it all the way through. But like that part was like, oh man, like you're like you could have just shoved him into the water.
Right.
Right.
But like, let's get the needle in him.
Tie
And,
something
like,
around
you know-
him. Yeah. Hid him, buried him somewhere.
And it's like what fiends just roll around with bricks of the shit.
Right.
Like bricks of it.
in the
right?
back seat.
In the back
In the back seat. Not tucked off in the
Yeah.
So
trunk.
he's a drug dealer, a heroin addict,
Right.
Yeah.
and the mayor.
And the mayor. Come on.
How you get that far
Come
in
on.
in politics as this big damn
Come
as
on.
Nino Brown?
Come on. And Nino Brown.
He was basically the first he was the first
Right,
James St.
bro.
Patrick.
Right.
Oh my God.
Doing it all.
Oh
Might
my
have
He was
God.
a politician, had
Yeah.
a club.
They kill him. The headline comes out. Well, they put him in a car, push the
Yep.
car into the water. Headline comes out, of course. The cop has really taken a turn for the worse.
Yeah.
Oh, really fast. Because I didn't get the timeline on how long
Right.
he was out
Did
of
he
work.
quit that night?
Yeah.
Did he become an alcoholic before the nigga got killed
Bro.
and found?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
His room was fucked up.
Yeah.
Like
Dirty.
like,
said,
his whole
damn.
life was fucked up, and he was in that bottle serious.
Uh-huh.
heavy,
Yeah,
breaking windows.
yeah,
Through the bottle
Yeah.
against the window. I was like, bro, I hope you got shoes on.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
don't get glass in your feet, nigga.
yeah.
Yeah,
Apparently
man.
he took it tough. They wanted us to see that he took it
That he
real
took it
tough.
tough.
He was
Yeah.
dealing with demons now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
he
had
felt
it.
guilty.
Yeah.
And them niggas were still free and all that shit.
Which kind of goes to like the part of the haunting, which is when we get from the horror of it to the horror that's being
You start hearing
portrayed.
voices.
Start hearing the voice. Bring
Yeah.
them to me.
Right.
Bring them. So it's just like, okay, so what kind of ghoul was Mr. Morehouse? Like,
Yeah.
like
He wasn't usually when you kill somebody, you kill like a witchcraft nigga, a warlock. So
Yeah.
he dies and haunts you. He's a regular nigga.
A
just
regular nigga that-
just a regular politician.
Uh-huh.
How come all the other people, dead people in that
Right.
mortuary,
Right.
and that cemetery wasn't didn't have
Didn't
spirits?
come
Yeah.
up with him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see if somebody had when he died, like
Mhm.
a sorcerer came over his grave and sprinkled some
Mhm.
shit into the grave and made him some kind of witch or something.
There was one part of that was one of the first questions I had. Like, where did these niggas get supernatural powers?
Right.
But I also get it. Like, okay, this is a movie. I'm trying to get it. But then it was like the inexplicable, like green, like lime green.
I didn't know what that was.
beaker
Nah.
that was inside.
When the
him.
nigga pulled his chest out
yeah,
Yeah.
and his shirt down, and he had like
Slimer juice.
yeah,
yeah,
Still
Nigga
boiling
had,
though.
Right.
Nigga had green Gatorade in his
Right.
heart. I
Right.
said, bro,
yeah.
what was the significance of that?
What was exactly?
Right.
Is he
Exactly.
an alcoholic?
Right.
What was that? It didn't make no sense. I feel like as they was writing this shit, they was
Uh-huh.
like, "Hey man, So there's gonna be a scene where he pulls his chest out, and we're gonna have like a glass bottle in there with like lime green juice.
Still.
Yeah. It's still bubbling.
Yeah,
like,
it's still bubbling.
And they're gonna be like, "Why? Is that his heart?"
Right.
No, but fuck it.
It'll make for good. It'll look good on camera.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
It didn't look good on camera. It was distracting. It didn't make sense.
It was distracting. And what was funny is that they had budget.
Right. They had explosions.
They had explosions.
Animation in 95.
They had car chases or whatever.
Yeah.
But it was like I understand why he's mad for sure. If this nigga could like just be anywhere, like why did they have to come? Why did they have to be summoned to the cemetery?
And what's this?
Because he was popping up anywhere.
Yeah, he was anywhere.
Yeah,
He was
They
everywhere.
was smashing off in the squad car.
100 miles
They
per
turn
hour.
around, he down the block. They
Yeah.
looking back, they turn back around, he on the car.
Yeah.
Like Terminator and shit.
You ain't see him jog not one
Right.
time.
Yeah,
Right.
that nigga
I
had
didn't-
hard bottoms on. He can't jog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nigga got his feet on her.
So like, what was like? So why?
Why are we running from him?
Why I gotta bring these niggas to the cemetery?
What exactly summoned him to come out the grave? The piss?
The piss.
It had to be the pee.
police pee.
He had to be the pee.
Like he was like under the grave. He hadn't decided yet if he was gonna fuck with him, right? Like it's like, but then they started pissing on him. He was like, now I got to fuck.
He took one piss to the
Yeah.
face. He was
Yeah.
like, but when you send
Right.
your homie over here to pee on me, nah.
Yeah.
Now y'all
Right.
doing
Now
too
y'all
much.
train pee.
Now y'all acting
A
up.
pee train,
Yeah, now
my nigga? Come on,
Now
my
you're
nigga.
they ran a train on
Yeah.
a pee train.
Yeah.
A pee train.
Yeah.
Oh, now y'all just disrespectful.
Now y'all disrespectful.
And he killed him. Like so that part was cool. It had all of the, the zombie, the zombification, the runaway turnaround still there, like all of the classic like horror tropes.
He got the sweet revenge.
He got
put
the sweet
heroin
revenge.
back in old boy at the end.
Yeah,
Put heroin back
shot
in
the
him.
needles back in him.
Yeah.
And then basically didn't kill the brother, but was like, where the fuck was you at?
Right.
And I guess that was that was the moral.
Your payment is you going crazy. Your conscience is done because you against your better judgment, you left me hanging.
But
You left me
devil's
hanging.
advocate. It wasn't like when he found out what was going on. He tried.
Yeah.
He tried.
Hey, that was a horrible.
Yeah.
He ain't throwing out no punch. He just he ran and tried to push him to death. So what are you doing? He said, "You want some of me? You want to go?
You want to go, bro?"
Yeah.
I say, "Yeah, bro."
Poorly executed.
So he tried but didn't try.
Yeah. Great
Yeah.
concept.
Right.
Great
Great
concept.
concept.
Like I love the idea of black ghouls like terrorizing like deserving white cops.
Right.
So like
Right.
on theory, the shit was great.
Yeah.
Execution, and
Them niggas
a
on
whole
top
lot
of
of
the cop
inexplicable
car?
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right. He was on top of the cop car, the ghoul.
Yeah.
Morehouse.
The zombie ghouls.
And then the nigga started shooting at him, and the car blew up.
Yeah.
That ain't how it happens.
Not with not with that. What did he shoot with his little revolver?
Yeah, nigga, like a
you go-
revolver, a Smith and
There's
Wesson.
a lot
some
of
shit.
a lot of continuity issues here.
Right.
Yeah.
Right? Like a lot of continuity issues. I don't understand like why he put the nigga in the painting, the cop. Like why like his thing was to become now welcome to my world, the wall. Like what's happening, right?
Yeah.
like it's
You
just
put him on. You sacrifice him like Jesus. He's on the cross now.
Yeah.
That's
Next
not
to
where
you?
he should be.
Right.
Yeah.
That's not where he should be.
And there's so much
Because the wall
yeah.
was a memorial. It was
Right.
paying homage.
Right.
So you got this dirty cop.
Paying homage to the cop too.
Right.
Yeah.
Nigga, show
Right.
love to the
Right.
cop.
And then and again, and I love the concept.
Yeah.
Right? Like it was clunky, it was clumsy. But then the part at the end where the brother comes up to the ghoul, like, we good? Like,
Nigga,
like, what
he
is
said,
it?
I brought him to you.
I
You
brought-
happy now?
I
did my part.
Yeah.
I did your
Straight.
bitch ass up,
Right.
nigga.
I did my part.
Poor ass nigga left me and shit.
I did my I
That
tried.
part. So that part. So that was the first.
And his retaliation for the dude was just a quick choke out.
Yeah.
That was it.
Oh, he's supposed
Quick
to
choke
kill him too.
And
Yeah.
and then he put him in the crazy house. But how did he die?
We don't know how he died.
Nah, we don't know.
That's a ripple.
Yep.
That's a breakdown.
Serious ripple.
At least show. I mean, why
Gotta
is he
show
dead?
the death because you showed him in the coffin.
Yeah.
So we
Right.
got he didn't go
He
crazy to death. He
Yeah,
was still
he didn't
alive.
go
He was
crazy
still
to-
alive the
yeah,
last time we
yeah,
saw him.
yeah,
You gotta
right.
show his death.
Yeah. So like
Mhm.
missed opportunity there.
Yeah,
Right.
boom.
But I appreciate what they attempted to do.
Yeah.
With the first tale. Like that, it worked.
Right.
Clunky.
Clunky.
Tried to
we-
send a message.
You got the point.
Yeah.
Inexplicable,
Uh-huh.
but
Cornbag. Yeah.
a little bit. You know what I
Corn,
mean?
Yeah.
But not all right.
Oh, but
good shot.
we fuck with it.
Good shot.
It's number one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First chapter.
Yep.
Yeah. First chapter.
And it cuts back to
It
the
kept you involved.
It kept me
all
involved.
let me
Yeah.
try. It kept
Okay.
me. I'm gonna watch
Okay.
what's next.
And it had like spooky elements, right?
Uh-huh.
Like,
Yeah.
you know, like I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Like, you know, but it just all kind of happened too fast, and there were just too many things they didn't explain. Like the green ecto, you know, the ecto cooler in my man's body.
The Slimer.
You got
The green, you said the coolant.
Yeah. The coolant in my man's abdomen. The antifreeze in my man's abdomen.
And the only heart we saw was when he pulled the heart out the top.
Yeah.
He was sitting on top of the grave.
That was it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So,
I'm tripping.
little clunky.
Little clunky,
but overall.
But I think also they rushed it because it's a chapter. It's a story.
They had to get to the.
They got the rest of the chapters to go to.
Yeah.
So characters get back in. They're continuing to walk through. Now we're back in the funeral home.
Right. Hey man, show us the shit, man. Fuck all these stories.
They still got patience, but they like he brought them in, but they still get to the point.
So what happened to this guy?
Right.
You know what I mean?
What the fuck happened to him?
Yeah. And that gives that brings us to the second chapter, which is Boys Do Get Bruised.
Boys
with
Do Get Bruised.
with Lil Walter.
Little Brandon Hammond.
Little Walter.
Yeah, Lil Walter.
What did y'all think of this tale?
Super fake, but you know, Walter was a little hoe.
Mm-hmm.
He got to school.
Got to elementary school.
Yeah.
Stomped out first day of
Let
school.
me just say, this is the worst charter school ever.
Yeah.
This is the worst where you just get served your first day.
First day of school.
Now public school it happens.
Yeah.
Oh, my schools, when you come to school for the first time, you're in 5th, 6th, 7th grade.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody gonna test them.
Yeah.
Can you fight, bro?
Yeah.
You're broken, you fight?
Right.
New inmate. Fresh fish alert.
You gotta chunk them real quick.
Right, yeah.
We gotta know we gotta know what section of the homies you're gonna be in. You gonna be one of them niggas that's gonna be in the class with the rest of the busters, or you gonna be outside.
Or you gonna come outside and play.
Yeah.
Get on these monkey bars with us.
Right,
what we doing?
Right. With this tetherball, handball, and all that.
They was in uniforms.
Yeah.
Which makes me think. So obviously, charter schools week. After I'm fast forwarding it a little bit, but even like when one of the students got hurt, you know, the guy was like, I don't know what the fuck happened.
Oh yeah,
that was
broke every bone.
You know, maybe they got bad bones. We got like you know, like nothing.
He said,
yeah.
So when the kid,
and that was a kid he fought, right?
Yeah.
And so he got him to the hospital. He got him to the nurse's office, and they were asking him, "What's up? I'm more worried about this eye
than the bruises that he got from the beatdown."
So dude was like, you want to talk about it? And no, he didn't want to talk about it. And the second time he saw the bruises on his arm.
Yeah.
And he was like, should I come by your house? And this and the other. You should have been went by the house.
Yeah.
What are you asking the kid if I can come by?
Like he gonna say yeah.
Yeah.
Bad charter school.
Bad charter school.
What didn't report nothing.
Yeah.
Both the teacher and the nurse were quite aware.
Did nobody call CPS?
Nobody call CPS?
You're supposed to reach out. They got hotlines for that. Where teacher's supposed to be the second line of defense.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, the CPS supposed to go check on this first, and then the teacher tap in if he continues to see bruise or whatever.
Yep.
But went over the house, damn near late night.
Almost fucked his mama. Like we gotta eventually we get into
what didn't make sense is so this woman Sissy. By Paula J. Parker. Was a monster. Yeah, and I was telling you this, right? Or maybe, man, I had a thing for Paula J. Parker.
Paula J. Paula J was she always reminded me of Pam. I mean, no, Gina Martin, but darker.
Yeah,
exactly. they had the same structure to me. Yeah,
Paula J. was is like the hood, very like the multiverse.
Yeah,
like she's like where Gina just grew up in the hood and stayed. like that's her variant. Like in this timeline, I'm just a thug.
She played Sissy Walter's mom, and she was just out the shower when he got there.
Out the shower,
yeah.
This whole shit is inexplicable.
Let me put something on.
Yeah.
Close the door. Let him in. Now they in the
a bird shit on his shoulder.
Hold on, they couldn't.
So it's not so. All right. We got to get her close to him.
Yeah.
Like wiping something off him.
Right.
Cool. All right. A bird on the roof sits on him. That's what we're going to put in the sketch. I mean, in the script.
That's good. Somebody
like,
they could have been something. She could have been anything.
She sexually wiped up shit off the nigga's shoulder and was like flirting with him.
Yeah.
So you got a husband or boyfriend. I'm assuming it's her husband. That's mopping you.
Yes.
Mopping your son.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you in the energy, you got the kind of energy in the mood to flirt with a man when he comes in. Like
with a man.
You know that just having another nigga in your house, let alone flirting with him, is gonna send your husband off.
Right. So none of that made any sense to me
None
at all.
of it.
Right? Like none of it made any sense. Like he whoops your ass consistently, and you gonna push up.
You supposed to be talking to the teacher from the
porch.
Yeah, from the porch.
I'll come outside.
You already in breach,
right? Yeah,
for the monster.
Come in the house.
Yeah, you already in breach for the monster. Did not make any sense.
The monster, even with the claws and shit like that,
didn't make any sense.
And so my mom doesn't believe me. Like the mom didn't believe that her husband.
I didn't buy that.
Yeah,
he said a mom don't believe me, and he going upside her head too. So was she in denial?
Right,
and possibly, and at this point, she was like go up, and she was like snatching them up and. You doing this again? Like she looked like she was the one beating him. Almost. She was a little too hands-on in front of the teacher.
Yeah.
Go upstairs and push him. Go upstairs.
The only thing that stops this tale from being a complete failure across the board is evil David Alan Grier.
Oh, he carried.
He was amazing.
He carried. Yeah. Oh,
evil David Alan Grier.
David Alan Grier probably was like, I get to put the asshole.
Oh my God.
The bad guy.
So you like to draw fucked up pictures about niggas, huh? So you like to draw fucked up pictures of that part. That's hilarious. Flatline me, bro.
Line of the movie.
And then you cuss your son out. You cuss your 9-year-old out.
And he was like sumo,
bro.
Is it? He was punching the face
with face palm.
He was Steven Seagal. He was Steven Seagal and the whole family, nigga. And the beauty of it is, he walked in. He said, "Where was you at? Why didn't you get the door?"
Yeah, right.
Said, who the hell is he?
Who is he?
No brakes.
Yeah,
no brakes.
No brakes.
No brakes.
He was like, "How you doing?" He was just leaving. He came by to drop off some homework. Actually, I was coming to talk to you about Walter's injuries and stuff like that. So whatever he said, the nigga didn't even respond. He just walked past him.
Just walked in the room.
Yeah.
I said, so he's not even trying to be the fake, the father that's trying to act like he's cool. Oh, how you doing, teacher?
No.
Mr. Such and such.
No
breaks.
Don't come in my house.
Yeah.
Another man in my, I'm already mad at another man in my house. He was on that.
Soon as you leave, I'm whooping everybody's
Everybody's ass is getting whooped.
Everybody. That was the vibe.
So and the nigga just left. The police, the teacher should be like, "Hey, I need to let you know your son has bruises, and if they continue, I'm going to call CPS. Or I'm going to get the authorities involved." He didn't even. He was too lax. He was like, "Nigga, I wish the nigga was." And David Alan Grier's character was so abrasive, nigga. He would. I'm a match of abrasiveness, nigga.
Yeah.
Your son's out
turn
here.
up with you.
Yeah. He left like a buster, and then got in the car and was like.
Yep.
Nigga, you that toe up, nigga. You go back in there.
He seen it on. He wouldn't have went back in if he didn't see her
getting
mollywopped on the top floor.
Getting mopped.
He would have left.
He went in there, and then the door was locked,
and then he got mopped.
That's what I'm saying. I will say at least.
Yeah.
Normally, my wife beaters and like bullies to their kids usually be hoe ass niggas in real life. So like, you wouldn't hit a man like that. Yeah. Nigga, he was beating the shit out of the man.
Beating the shit out.
I got hands for everybody.
I got everybody in here.
I got palms for everybody, nigga.
Y'all lucky it's not a dog or a cat in here. Yeah. Everybody getting stumped out.
So funny. And the thing is that and this is the part that I feel bad about laughing.
What?
Because this is tragic. This is wrong that this man is in here beating on the boy and beating on the wife, but it was so well done, right?
Yeah.
Evil David Alan Grier
off on her
was so. The man, like you said, the man was pissed from the moment he walked through the door.
And I ain't.
Why the fuck did you? Why? What took you so long?
The door, bitch.
And I don't advocate hitting on women.
I don't.
But you were flirting with this nigga lightweight.
So I'm saying they
didn't
do her character no favors by making her a slut bag.
Right.
None.
You know what I'm saying? They were like, why is she in this nigga's face, man?
Flirting, leg out.
Yeah, her leg was out.
Her leg was out.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking to myself, why'd they put that in there?
Look.
She should have been meek. Like, how you doing? I don't really
you should have felt bad when she started getting hammer hawk.
And again, this is another
hammer hawk.
Another inexplicable thing, right? Just end it like
why the hell did nigga have Gatorade in his heart?
Yeah.
Why is she coming out and she's a battered wife?
Yeah.
Like normally it's like she comes off as a woman that she don't deserve to get
she don't
hit.
deserve it.
No woman
Not
deserves to get
Not
hit.
at all.
Yeah.
But like, if a man says, "Well, I saw my wife flirting with our son's teacher, and I smacked her out," you shouldn't have hit her, bro. But I understand why you were upset,
why you were mad
enough to do it. You shouldn't have did it. But like, so they didn't do her no favors by making her that type of character.
You guys called it out. If it was more realistic, the teacher wouldn't have been able to come off the porch.
Nah, he wouldn't have been off the porch.
Right.
Yeah. If she was,
right.
If she was that scared,
because obviously she knows that evil David Alan Grier is coming home. Right? So to have him up in the house and to be that like sexually forward, didn't make
cleaning them up, touching them.
Didn't make any sense. More inexplicable stuff. They touched on it briefly, like the power of the drawing.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Just like a throwaway line. Like, Cassie behind me said if you don't like motherfuckers, draw a picture of them, and it works that way. They should have spent more time establishing
just the one guy, the one little boy they hit.
Why the nigga how do he have power to do that type of shit?
Right. Like
you know what I'm saying?
That's to me, that's
the grandfather must have passed down to him. Like my grandfather's from Louisiana.
Right.
He's a witch doctor.
Right. None of that.
Something.
He just got game from a girl behind the regular kid.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I normally draw, and it hurts him.
Yeah.
That she wasn't no spiritual little voodoo artist. You know what I mean?
They didn't even allow his character to connect the fact that when he balled up the paper, the bully crumbled.
Right. Well, they tried to, because he was standing up and looking down. So when the little boy got hurt, he was just looking outside. But they didn't make it clear enough.
They didn't make it clear that shit, this works.
Exactly.
How do you when the teacher walked out the room, had he went and grabbed the paper and then went to the window and looked down, I was like,
I did this.
Bitch ass.
Yeah. Boom. And then he saw like, right. And then at that point, he looks over at the drawing of the monster, balls it up, credits, roll them. We're done.
Right.
Right.
Because it seemed like at the end of that scene with the father beating on the mom and all that stuff, that he went straight to the picture, like he knew that this is why I'm about to fold this thing up.
Right.
like if you knew already, you should have folded it up a long time ago.
What took so long?
What took so long? He beat your mama, the teacher, your teacher.
Yeah.
Listen, evil David Alan Grier.
Amazing.
There's a list of some of my favorite characters in Black movies. Evil David Alan Grier, I think, has to make the list. Because even the way he died, this shit ain't over.
Oh, yes.
Bitch.
Oh, damn.
Fantastic.
When she oh no, that's a different guy. I was say when he kept saying, God damn.
Oh yeah,
the white dude.
Oh yeah. That's a whole
nother chapter.
Yeah,
but when he walked up with the evil voice, oh, you like to draw fucked up pictures? That shit had me rolling.
Yeah,
great, and especially because up until that point, David Alan Grier had played these jolly characters, right?
The nice guys,
funny, funny. So to see him with the beard and that angry,
probably was his first angry role like that, and
man,
maybe his only one.
He was whooping ass.
He kicked everybody's ass in that house, and to me saved that tale.
Yes.
Easy.
Save that tale because. Even this tale doesn't make sense because all of the other tales have something to do with race, right? Like the two other tales we'll talk about later. This one had nothing to do with race,
right?
It just was
domestic violence,
child abuse, domestic violence.
My stepdad be fucking us up
and not listening to a kid when they're telling you they need help.
Yep.
What y'all think about the monster drawing though?
Why? Yeah.
Was it green? Was
it
black?
Green? He was black.
Brown.
You saw a clown.
Why do you have a shirt on?
And I guess he was called the Monster, but then he had the tattoo that said Monster on it. That was supposed to be, that's why he calls him Monster.
God,
right.
Yeah.
Not the green fucking drawing. Is the reason why he's the Monster. But.
Little force.
It's like you had budget. Like, you could have executed this better.
And they could have did a little better with David Arnold with the graphics.
Yeah.
As him on the ground.
Right.
Yeah. It looked a little too claymation. I get it was impossible to
95.
Yeah, 95. They didn't have it all, but
yeah. I mean, I think like how would you guys have felt about the tale if David Alan Grier had played the opposite and was like very kind and warm? You know what I mean? Like it could have took a different turn. right? Like
he was still abusive though.
I think it was just so obvious that he was the monster.
As soon as he hit the door,
they could have tricked us a little bit,
right?
Like it had us wonder
because you already tricked us with the mom,
right?
She was already.
I thought she was the one,
damn near abusive. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like but as soon as Evil David Allen Greer hits
the door,
bitch. That's the monster. So they could even play with us a little bit longer.
So
send him back to school.
Give us the shit, Pops.
Yeah,
right. He's not.
He's the monster.
Right.
He's the monster. That could have been a better way to play that tale out.
So probably two scenes in the house.
Yeah,
he went to the house one day and then went back and then threw us off, had us confused.
Right.
Because there's one tale that like we'll get to as we continue to go through that. I think if you even get rid of that tale, because it has a specific narrative purpose, we spend so much time on it that like you could have done these other tales a little bit better.
Yep.
You could have did the cop shit a little bit better.
Yep.
You could have did
time wise
this, but then it brings us to the third tale, which I think is maybe perfect.
It's the one you really like.
Bars too.
Yeah.
The third tale, the third chapter is he's a politician.
Yep. Duke Metger.
Duke.
Yeah.
Vote for Duke.
Governor, or what was he going? Governor or mayor?
Governor or mayor.
Okay.
One of the two.
All right.
And he was
former Klansman.
Oh,
he had all the symptoms.
Yeah. and he was he's running for mayor or governor. I believe it was mayor. And he moved into this neighborhood and then moved into an old plantation house, a big house that was a plantation years ago during the slavery era. And he was trying to win over votes from white people and black people. And so he had like a publicist or a media person that was helping him.
What's his name? Guinevere.
What's his name?
But he killed anything he's in. He does.
He's a monster.
He does.
Roger
Guinevere Smith.
Yeah.
He
played Rhodey.
Yep, Rhodey.
He played Rhodey. Who was a half black guy, but he let the dude say all kind of racist shit.
So good.
And then say
so
shit.
good. Yeah.
He plays a great unaffected mulatto.
Right.
Like like
as if you never said it.
Right.
There's niggas around there. He's like,
He plays that role.
So let's get back to work.
Right.
He plays that role so well. In every film that he's done, he's always played I'm only black because I have to be.
Right.
Like
kills it.
His favorite role, his best role is what?
That guy? To me,
do the right thing.
Had the pictures and shit.
My favorite scene is Malcolm X.
Of course.
Where Malcolm X pumped him.
I'll get a little more goofy. All about the Benjamins.
Yeah. All about the Benjamins. That's funny.
You'll never find.
Yeah, he plays a good turn up too. Like he plays a great
he's dope.
He plays a great unaffected mulatto, but like when he's like drunk or with bitches and shit, like he plays that character well too. That's great.
So the third chapter is about a politician that's trying to win over the votes to win an election for mayor or governor.
Right.
And he moved into this plantation house, this old house, and there's this drawing on the wall, and he didn't want to get rid of it. The drawing is of like the lady of the house, the older woman, like the big mama of the house, and she has all these dolls around her. She's sitting in a picture of her in a painting of her in a rocking chair with a doll in her lap, like a little boy doll in her lap. And like little small, maybe 20, 30
surrounding her
on the floor. And
her children, to say the least.
Her kids, right. So he was like, I'm gonna leave the picture up because I want people to show that I like black art. He's really a racist guy. He's trying to come off as like in the media like he's all for black people, but he's not. He's super racist. So this is a crazy guy outside in the neighborhood.
Let's talk about him for a minute.
Hold on.
Eli?
Yeah, Eli.
Brother Eli.
This motherfucker came in throwing 100 miles per hour, right?
Hey, man.
It just came
The dogs will get his ass. The dogs will get his ass.
The dogs with him out of here.
The dogs with him out of here.
Yeah.
He made me think, what time are we in right now?
Oh, my,
Like
this fool got transported from the past.
He was frozen in 1779.
Yeah.
Oh, and came out there in 1995 as the same nigga as
Encino Man. They had him.
He came in pitching him 100 miles per hour. And it had me thinking, like, as an actor, homie was like, I'm gonna kill this shit.
They give me 3 signs, 3 scenes.
They got, watch what I do.
Watch this.
He was out of control.
They was like, hey, Art Evans, Art Evans playing Eli. He said we got to roll for you. Yeah,
out of control.
He was on Broadway.
Yeah.
You don't need to do this. Yeah. In the house. And then boom.
The dog's from out of here.
Yeah. The dog from out of here.
Yeah.
So
fantastic.
He was really the main character of this chapter was really a racist guy.
Yeah.
And he was trying to do like some prep, some like video prep, some video drops to show him his life and how good of a person he is. A quick interview.
What they do nowadays.
Yeah. So what about your past? Your past with the
media training,
with the Klan.
Exactly.
Media training.
So he has his assistant switch roles with him.
Right.
And now he's like, all right, you take the camera, Duke, and I'll be you. I'm gonna show you how you need to answer these questions.
Yep.
So he's walking around the house, going by the staircase, and he's asking questions. He's telling
in full coon mode.
Yeah, he's in full coon mode.
You
know what I'm saying, telling him how to answer these questions.
Yeah.
And he happens to trip and fall down the stairs
and busted his
and
shit
break
up.
his head.
Yep.
It's crazy how he hit his head and that bust wide open. But
But
the other mayor went to the window. He turned back around and socked the dude.
Mulattoes have softer craniums.
Right. Easily
read
cracked.
about it.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And he fell for a long ass time down
Yeah.
the stairs. I was like, how long is
He
this?
did.
How long is he gonna fall?
Right. 12 minutes.
Right.
So he dies and fast forward to like
big call out before you fast forward. Piece of sub story that they give us, which is the one chapter that they help me understand what I'm looking at, right? They call out that, like, when they're talking about the house, you know, after the Civil War, the original owner of the house, you know what I mean? Like, you know, did not want to get rid of his slaves. So he burnt all the slaves, right?
Hung 12 of them up. Hung 12 of them up.
Hung 12 and burned the whole 9.
Yeah.
The woman on the mural bought the house years later. They said she was into some voodoo shit. And she basically took the angry souls
of the people, of the slaves around the house.
Slaves that had been killed and put them into the dolls.
The dolls.
Right?
So yeah,
boom. So now I understand.
Now you got
that the dolls
full circle.
Now I
have spirits.
Now I get it.
They come. They ain't there
now
for play.
I understand. Right.
Yeah.
So, and this is why this tale plays out so well is because they help me understand the rules.
Right.
Very clear.
Right.
They did not do that with Evil David Allen Greer.
Right.
And they certainly didn't do that with Mr. Morehouse. Right. Like, you know, but they do it on this one.
Right.
In a
How
great
is
way.
Mr. Morehouse magical?
How is he magical?
Right.
Right.
We know why the dolls are magical in this. They break it down because he told you. Okay. So
you got it.
He's watching the tape of how he fell, how his assistant fell, and he notices at the bottom of on the floor right at the top of the stairs was this doll.
The doll.
And so he's like, why the fuck is the doll there?
The main doll. He was
the main doll.
He was probably the main
doll that was sitting on the
baby Nat Turner. Baby Nat Turner.
The angriest of them all.
The angriest. The leader. Right. He was on the lap of the lady in the picture. He was on her lap, like as if he was her favorite.
Yep.
So now he started to realize something's going on. Something's weird about the house. He goes to the funeral of his assistant, and as he's leaving, he's in a limo.
Finds the doll.
He saw another doll or the same doll just on the floor in the limo.
I didn't understand why the doll chose to just chill with him and take the ride. You know what I mean?
Be open. In person. Like, I'm gonna show you who I am.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. Not sneaky.
I want you to know who doing this.
I did this to you.
The boldness of him.
Tell Cersei it was me.
Right? Like I killed your homie. I killed your partner.
I did this to you.
Yeah.
So kind of like gloating a little bit, like showing off.
Okay.
He takes the doll, throws it out the window, keeps driving.
Yeah.
So later on that night, he's getting drunk. He's talking about this house.
Yep.
Talking cash shit.
Right. Yeah. And so he sees like it cuts to outside the house where you see the point of view of the doll hopping over the bushes.
And the doll
was creepy.
The doll is dipping.
Yeah, dipping.
Right.
You hear him panting.
You hear him breathing. He been mad. That doll been mad since he got tossed out the car.
That's about 22 miles ago.
Yeah.
22 miles away
with baby legs. He had to do it on them legs.
Mad. Oh, he was
tired.
mad.
Yeah, little
he
legs.
Was mad.
So he rings the doorbell. The doorbell rings, and the governor, the mayor, goes to the door. Like, opens. Like, who is it? It's late. Who is it? He opens the door. He don't see nobody.
Yeah.
And all you hear is
yeah. And I love that because and this is like traditional great horror movie tropes.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
The sound does all the work, right?
Yeah.
So the pitter patter of the doll's feet, you know, running.
You don't have to see nothing at all.
You haven't
Saw
seen
nothing. Saw nothing.
So like just really well done.
You
like,
let 'em
really
in.
well done.
Mm-hmm.
You let him in.
You let him in.
You let him in.
You let
It's
'em in.
happening now.
Yep.
Fantastic work.
Cut to he closed the door, not knowing what's going on.
Right.
Locks the door,
Mm-hmm.
and then turns around and sees that same dog that he threw out the window
Yeah.
22 miles ago at the cemetery, right there at the bottom of his
Right.
stairs.
The same dog he saw on camera, right?
Yep.
Right.
He'd already saw it.
The
at
same
that,
dog.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And he's sitting there like, "What the fuck you doing?"
Mm-hmm.
Nigga get worried. He start panicking. He grab a vase and throws it at the dog and misses.
Yep.
So we're gonna fast forward a little bit more, speed up a little bit. Now, and the reason why he knows the dog is doing shit because he looks at the painting in his house.
It's a silhouette.
And it's a silhouette
see him
of the
missing.
dog that was on the lap of Nana.
Nicely
gone.
done.
That was
Another
executed very well.
done.
I was like,
Nicely
oh,
done.
okay.
Good, great writing right
Good
there.
acting.
Great writing.
Yeah, exactly.
Going well.
Yep.
Right.
Let's
That's
also
talking about telling the story without saying shit.
Yeah.
That's what we was talking about.
Mhm.
Yep.
and Duke's talking about great writing. When Duke called him a niglet,
Nigga.
that's the best. That's like
Would y'all laugh at that? Would y'all laughing at that point?
fell out,
Yeah.
bro.
fell out.
He was saying some funny
The
stuff.
crazy thing about it is
Yeah.
he thought about it.
Yeah,
He's trying to figure out
yeah,
they weren't niggers.
Yeah,
They
right.
weren't.
yeah,
Yeah.
They were nigglets.
Nigglets.
They were small niggers.
Yeah.
So he was like, I'm afraid of you motherfucking black
nigglets.
you black nigglets.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
in high school when I
Yeah.
came out.
Yeah.
I was calling everybody nigglets. for
That
like
was-
2
that
years,
was-
nigga.
That was
Got kicked out of class.
I always wonder if that was written in.
Yeah.
Or did he freestyle that? If he
freestyled that, the nigga's a genius
Brilliant.
and he's racist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
That nigga said,
Mm-hmm.
I would have been like, hey, cut. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
his real name is Corbin.
Yeah.
I say, Corbin, come here.
But it's perfect.
Nigglets is genius.
It's perfect.
It's brilliant.
Keep that.
We
Keep that.
Keep
that, my
saying it.
nigga.
Say it every time.
You know what I'm saying? The nigglets.
Yeah.
Every time.
And that was one of my favorite bars from
Yeah.
that particular
Great,
story.
great.
That was
great
probably
story.
for me the standout of the movie.
Yeah.
Nigglets.
Yeah.
It's Niglet.
Yeah.
To this day, I was waiting for it. When I watched it again, I said, let me watch it again. And I just want to hear him say it.
Yeah.
He said it.
And that's what makes this tale, obviously, I think, the most memorable of them all,
Yes,
right?
Yes.
It's the only one that I would want to see a full feature film
Right. Called Nigglets.
see about that, right? Like,
Yeah.
because it had all the elements to fast forward, the primary, like Chief Niglet, harasses him, bites him on the neck.
The Niglet Chief.
He catches him, he blows him up, shooting shotgun
Yeah,
at him.
he said, "I'm gonna shoot your little nigga balls
Yeah.
off."
Woo! He was
did
pissed.
that.
Yeah, he was mad.
He put him on a dart
on a dartboard.
On a dartboard. On the
Tied to the
dartboard.
dartboard.
Tied him up.
and shot his head off.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then all the other silhouettes came
He
down.
got back to the his
room.
office.
Yeah.
And happened to look at the painting and said, God damn.
Mm-hmm.
To hear a white dude talk like
Yep.
that is
Yep.
hilarious. He said,
Uh-huh.
God damn.
Yep.
That's funny to me. And then eventually he looked at the painting and all the silhouettes were there.
All of them was gone.
All the dolls were gone.
They got turned. Remember when he hit the lady
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
and she started bleeding.
Oh,
Yep.
That's what made it.
Yep.
I was
Painting.
Like, yeah, when the pain started bleeding,
Are you gonna hit Nana in the mouth?
Yeah,
Oh, man.
we all
Okay.
coming down
I-
now.
Man, I wouldn't even curse in that room.
Right.
Right? right. Like and she looked angry in the rocking chair in the
Mhm.
painting.
Right. In the
Like
painting.
even in the painting, she looked like she was
Right.
gonna curse somebody out
Yep.
for coming in here with their school clothes. You know what I mean?
Like
Like
bullshit, yeah.
but just great. Like, they brought him to the cookout, like literally,
Mhm.
you know what I mean? All of them ate. It's just a great tale.
Oh, executed perfect.
It's the best tale.
Because it made you think about, it's probably some houses like
Yeah.
that right now.
Yep.
Down south where there's spirits and stuff. Yep.
Best story. And
Yep.
again, like this is the same general premise as the same premise behind Candyman, right? Like, Candyman like killed in trauma.
Mhm.
And it's almost kind of like not to belabor the point or harper back to it, but
Right.
it's just like you could have did that same thing with the cop story.
backstory. Give us more backstory.
You could have given me
character development.
Even the tale that what it says, like, they say that, like, if you die under extreme, circumstances, your soul is an
unjust death.
Just find a way to say that, right? Like, find a way to say that
because it don't have to be long.
Yeah, it don't have to be long.
It don't have to be long. You can give it to a short.
So it's just like, you nail it here, but you missed the mark earlier in the film.
Right,
that part there.
Almost like the first episode, the first chapter was their first part of the movie.
Yeah,
right.
So they got better as they went.
Exactly.
That's probably exactly what happened.
Okay, and then now you can take us through Crazy K.
Okay, so now it goes back to the funeral home,
right,
with the three gangsters and Mr. Sims,
right. They wrapping it up. They bringing us home.
Yeah. Hey, motherfucker, you gotta tell us what the fuck is going on. Where's the shit?
Where's the shit?
Tired of playing with you.
Tired of playing with your ass. The shit. And they open up. They're walking down the hallway.
To another room.
And Ball, the youngster, he says, like, he looks through a window, through a door, like, oh, hell no. What kind of shit they got going on in here, man?
Yeah.
They go inside the room, and it's a casket of a nigga they know.
Yep.
Yeah. Crazy K.
Crazy K.
Crazy K.
And so they already know who Crazy K is. They already know why he's in there. They tripping about, it's just a small world. Why the fuck we coming to this random funeral home and the nigga that we know is in here?
Right.
What are you trying to do, old man? What the fuck? Is this a game, my nigga? This a game?
Good writing.
Good writing.
Solid.
Yeah,
solid.
They instantly go into Crazy K's world.
Yeah.
He's driving down the street, chilling with the Elvis pork chop sideburns.
Another inexplicable. Inexplicable is the word for this whole film.
Right.
Who decided he should have those sideburns? Who decided?
The same nigga that decided to have Gatorade pumping through the nigga's
yes,
heart.
Yeah.
That guy.
Because it was unnecessary. Because it didn't bring nothing to him.
That guy.
Yeah, it didn't bring nothing to him. The K in his head was good enough.
Yeah,
we get it.
The K.
The K.
The nigga had the little Magneto helmet hairstyle and shit.
Right.
I've never seen in all the gangsters I've ever seen in my life. I've never seen one who. Like, remember back in the barbershop where you could choose your... Yeah, I never... Give me number 17.
Let me get... That wasn't even on the chart. He was like, hey, let me get the off the menu special. Let me get the Sonic the Hedgehog.
Poke chops.
Let me get the Sonic the Hedgehog.
Can I get the wingtips on my cheeks? Like,
let me get the Eddie Munster.
Right. Can I get the Eddie Munster?
Right. So he shows him smashing down the block. He had an intersection at a red light. He see a op.
Yeah.
You see a nigga driving, making the left right past him. He's like, oh shit, that's the nigga right there.
I got beef.
He turned around. I got beef with niggas. So he turned around, pull up on the nigga. Dude, Ricky Harris,
killed Ricky Harris.
Killed Ricky Harris. God rest his soul.
God rest his soul.
Took
all that shit down, nigga, and dumps on him, shoots him. Yeah. Boom. Domes him after that. Pause. Got over him and domed him. Pause. And then his homies hop out the house.
Silhouetted homies.
Shadowy
homies. Right.
Yeah. He see him. He started to run. He's trying to run back to his car.
They blast on him.
They blast on him. Now he on the floor, on the ground, coughing up blood, not dead yet.
Yeah.
And so those three niggas stand over him.
He's still talking shit.
Still talking shit, right? The police show up. Those three guys run and start shooting at the police. They get shot. Yeah. Killed two. So now it kind of fades back into Crazy K is in prison.
Yeah, they went.
Yeah. He's fast forward. He's in the
sit-up
cell doing sit-ups.
Like, man, you don't need
that's a little angry nigga.
Yeah, he was mad. Yeah.
He needed some sandwiches. You know what I mean? Right. Like, I appreciate the work.
Some ice cream or some shit, nigga. Lay down or something like that.
Yeah. He was mad.
Take a nap. How about a nap, nigga? How about a nap?
He was mad.
Yeah, back rub or something, bro.
Yeah.
So a doctor comes to him and is like, hey, we got a proposal for you. You're gonna be in here for life, or you can come do a survey or some kind of program that'll help you get out of prison for good. I set it up. He finally sets it up. They take him to he's in the cell in his drawers.
Now correct me. I don't mean to stop you. I was a little confused at this point. So what point was this in his life? Was this before he got shot by the three dudes?
No. This is like
was he in a transitional period?
Yes. He was like purgatory almost.
Okay, got it.
Almost like you on life support. Now we're going to see if what direction you're going to go. Are you going to repent for your sins? Are you going to still not give a fuck?
Got it.
If you repent, you can come. You can get your life back.
We're gonna make you. We're gonna let you stay alive.
If you're gonna stay the same shitty nigga,
right?
Then you're a waste anyhow. You're a waste anyhow. So we're gonna get rid of you.
Yeah.
So
pretty much his higher power is dealing with him.
But he don't know that.
He don't know. Okay.
Yeah. He don't know that. Right. Like it isn't until we get to the end.
Yeah. And, okay. Got it.
So he's like, all right, I'll do the program. Fuck it.
Yeah.
So he gets to the program. They pull up. They will go from the prison to like this new castle hospital type thing, and he's in his fucking drawers.
Yeah,
with bitches though.
Oh yeah,
like that was the one thing that I noticed on rewatch.
They was through there.
I was like, the orderlies.
They was through there.
The orderlies was hot.
Damn, why they fire? What's the point?
The prison guys was with the white bodysuits. So I was like,
nurse got bodies and all that.
Right. Yeah, they was through there.
Something happened in there.
He shows up in his drawers. Y'all transported this nigga in his drawers?
Right.
Yeah.
No shoes and nothing. Shirt off and everything? That make no sense.
Crazy K was like the black Hannibal Lecter.
Yep.
Like you couldn't get too close to him.
That's what they was going. I think that's what they was going for.
Right.
Yeah.
Like you can't get too close to him.
So they put him in this cage. He has a conversation with a white supremacist, like Nazi guy. And that was a great scene, message wise,
right?
Because he was saying, "Man, I hate niggers, but I love you, nigger,
because you
kill niggers. You do the job for us.
Right.
Thank you.
Good message.
He was, you are, and you can see Crazy K realizing he's like,
wait a minute,
he's kind of right,
Yeah.
And then they take him to another program. Now he's in this box. Now he's in panties.
Right.
They got him in panties.
Black drawers. Yeah. Thank God they was black. They did him a favor, made him black.
Why did they take him out of boxers and put him in panties?
Put this nigga in a thong.
For what?
For what?
Another inexplicable
thing. Another decision. The same. When we look it up, who the prop master was for this film, he's the one that's making all of these questionable decisions.
Right.
Who was like, let's put him in a black
Why
thong.
did he have to be in panties? Put the nigga in some sweats.
Sweats, jeans. He could
County blues.
Put him in the orange jumpsuit.
Yeah. A gown.
Yeah, treat him like a patient.
Like a patient gown. They had him in a black Speedo. Come on, bro. Yeah. So they put him on this bed. They probe him. They put like little probes on his nipples.
Yeah.
Probe on his meat paws through his drawers.
Yeah.
And then they put like something on his head. And they give him a ball gag.
Yeah.
I said, who? All right, somebody who wrote this
definitely kinky.
It's getting wobbly. It's getting wobbly
because it's not necessary to go through this program he's about to do.
It's getting wobbly. It's getting real
wobbly.
They had a probe on his meat.
She was just asking questions.
Yeah,
he was
like real wobbly.
So now he goes through this little event where he's looking at people that he's harmed.
Yeah.
Hey man, what's up, man? Why you kill me, bro? I thought we were supposed to be boys. Hey man, you was always coming up short.
Yeah.
Kind of like having him face his demons, face his victims.
Face what he's done in the past.
It's easy to kill somebody, but you got to talk to him again and explain yourself. That could be hard.
Yeah.
Right.
So I get that. That's where it got good again.
Yeah, that was a good point. That was a good thing.
The movie started getting good again.
This is and again, I see what they was trying to do, like message wise. They gave him he had to watch the video, which was like all of the like clans
propaganda,
right?
Klansmen killings and lynchings and this and this and this, and you're just like them trying to rehabilitate. All of it makes sense. It's clunky. It's shot weird, and there's too much stuff that I don't understand.
They just go so left field.
Yeah.
When they bring you back,
so
you're like,
abstract.
Y'all didn't have to go over there.
You didn't have to.
You didn't have to.
It wasn't
do that.
necessary.
It
wasn't necessary.
Right.
You shot me. I wasn't even doing
little girl,
anything.
I didn't do
What happened to us, man? We wouldn't even do nothing. Fuck y'all, man.
Yeah, fuck y'all.
The niggas from y'all set killed my homeboy. So fuck y'all. Fuck y'all.
He was mad at everything.
Right.
What about me? What did I do?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. The bullets don't have no name.
Yeah.
Bullets don't have no name, little mama.
Yeah. You died anyway. Right?
You was at the wrong place at the wrong time.
He was supposed to soften up on her and still evil nigga. Now you got to go.
And so basically, like, he fails the redemption test.
Yep.
Right. He failed the test. Now he don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Can't save you.
He gonna snatch up Nurse got a body. I'm gonna break this bitch neck. Like, this motherfucker. And you can't now. So now Doctor, her name is Doctor.
Yeah.
Dr. Cushing realized.
I gave her the Oracle. She was like the Oracle for that movie.
Yep. Can't do nothing. With
Ebenezer Scrooge type shit.
Yep.
So she was like, "Oh, he ain't learned. Fuck it.
This is your last chance. I'm trying to help you.
I don't give a fuck.
Right.
I don't give a fuck."
Dead.
Brought him back to
the current day where he got shot and he's in the middle of the street bleeding, and he said, "I don't give a fuck." That mentality transferred over to his verbal statements of I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. And these ops got the guns to him.
Right.
They standing over him, getting ready to blow him away. And he's saying, I don't give a fuck. Oh, you don't give a fuck? We don't give a fuck either. And they kill him.
Let him have it. Yeah.
Let him have it. Riddle him with bullets.
Great reveal.
Right.
And so, all right, that's it. Now he's dead.
Right.
So now we come back to the funeral home and we look at the guys again for this fourth story that was told to them by Mr. Sims.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, this shit is too close to home. What the fuck is he trying to do with this?
Right.
So the bulldog pulls a gun out on Mr. Sims and like, hey man, what the fuck is you trying to do, bro? Give us the shit.
Give us the
we
shit.
tired of playing with your ass.
Yeah.
And then Ball, the youngster, said, yeah, man, we tired of playing with your ass. He smacked him in the back.
Yeah.
He smacks him in the back of the head.
Little flunky.
Yeah.
Little flunky.
Yeah. And he's like, oh.
This nigga hit me?
Okay. Oh, the flunky hit me? Okay.
Y'all cutting up.
The little homie?
The weak nigga hit me?
Here we go. Here we go.
The turtle from the turtle entourage hits me? Okay.
Yeah.
The loser? All right.
Okay. Here we
Okay.
go.
So after that, he's like, man, tell us what the shit is, man, or else we're going to blow a hole in your head.
Yeah.
Okay, the do-do.
Yeah.
Follow me. So he follows. He goes down into a basement, and he starts touching lights. He starts pointing to lights, they start coming on. That's a telltale sign this nigga got some kind of power.
First sign to be on some supernatural type shit.
And they wasn't paying attention, but I was.
Yep.
So he was like, talking in parables like he'd been doing the whole movie.
Yeah.
It's like talking to him.
But getting he's been like crazy and wild the whole film.
Right.
But now he's really unraveling.
Yeah.
Right? Like
They made him put his hands on him.
Really unraveling.
Hit him and everything.
Right.
Yeah.
Ain't no saving y'all.
He said, I know, I'm really getting tired of fucking with you. And then the bulldog punched him, a gun butts him in the head, in the face with the gun. And then he goes, almost like he liked it or he got pissed off. One of the two.
Yeah.
Then he's turned around and went off into like the darkness, and then he started pointing the lights again. The lights start coming up wherever he's walking. He starts lighting up the area, and he goes into this room. It's in here. The shit. And they go into this room, and there's 3 coffins in this. He said, I hid the money that you guys are coming to get. The shit is being hid in these coffins.
Yeah.
So, and they all 3 of them go to the 3 different coffins. And he's like, hey, man, you better not be bullshit, man. The money's in here or the shit's in here. It better be here or else. Yeah. He opens the damn, one of the guys opens up the coffin, the casket, and sees himself.
Yep.
Same thing with Ball. He sees
all 3
himself.
of them. Yep.
Ball sees himself. He's like, what the fuck?
Thought that was great. I thought that was great.
What the fuck is going on, man? Hey, why the fuck we in this casket? They don't understand why they seeing themselves dead in the casket.
Right.
And he's like, hey, man, what the fuck are you doing, bro? We here for the shit. You got us in these motherfucking caskets. What is this, bro? What kind of funeral home is this? And then the dude's like, Mr. Sims is like, he finally breaks loose and is like, nah, this ain't no funeral home. This ain't the Terror Dome neither.
Going off.
Welcome to hell.
The whole time.
Oh, man, I got goosebumps.
Man.
I said that's the whole time these niggas was in hell or really purgatory. And that's where they go downstairs to hell.
Yep.
And it shows out of all the guys that were dead in these coffins, it showed them how they died. And they kind of showed us too. Right. Not kind of. They showed us how these 3 niggas died too. They got killed by the police.
They got killed by the police. Yeah.
But I don't like that reveal. I don't like that. I don't like how they did that at the beginning.
Clunky too.
Yeah.
Clunky too.
Because
gave it up too early.
They gave it up too early.
Gave it up too early, bro.
What it should have been was I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. And they shot him down dead. Yeah. And then the police came.
And showed the police.
And then they ran.
Right.
Yep. And then it comes back to the funeral home.
Right.
And it shows like a flashback when they said this is hell. A quick flashback to them getting shot by the police.
Right. But it also felt like them killing Crazy K, like that was their punishment for killing someone and deserved to kind of die. You know what I mean? It seemed like they should have showed me a little bit more of them being evil.
Right.
For all of them.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, they, as far as they concerned, they were just getting revenge.
Right.
For their dead homie.
This is true.
You know what I mean? When that's how I look.
They shot this nigga right. They shot his homie right in front of their house.
Exactly. Right, bro. They retaliating, bro.
I go to hell for that?
They going to hell for killing a demon?
I go to hell for that?
Yeah.
Right.
So,
then the ops, the nigga Ricky Harris character, he didn't even have no guns.
Yeah.
He was just chilling.
Yeah, he was posted.
Man. So I think like overall, and then we'll get to the categories. Just good movie, just clunky.
And poorly executed
A
lot of missed opportunities.
A lot of missed opportunities.
Good writing here. It wasn't consistent with the writing.
We have it as a hood classic, but it could have been a classic.
It could have been and again, like I'm glad it was, this movie walked so that Get Out could run.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, like type shit.
Right.
Like it's But I love this space. I wish more Black creators played in this space.
Right. Black horror.
Yeah.
Right. Black horror.
But I mean, it was co-produced by Spike Lee. You had the budget. Like you could have hit a home run.
Right.
But that being said, double, maybe triple. We'll do the ratings at the end.
Right.
But let's go to some of the categories, right?
Okay.
So we're gonna go through a couple of categories on this film. Who was your MVP of the movie? And by MVP, we mean either like the actor that had the best performance or the one that was most significant to the film. Ja, who's your MVP?
We get one, right?
Gotta choose one.
Okay.
Mr. Sims. Mr. Sims.
Yeah.
He said, oh,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
the shit, the doo-doo.
Yeah.
Pop, triple pop. He was just mumbling all kind of shit. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Mr. Sims, the owner of the funeral home. He's my MVP.
For me, my MVP, Chief Nigglet.
Yes, okay.
I think like his appearance in this movie is iconic. And I think like whenever this movie is on, and it's not like I'm in the point in my life where I'm ever like sitting in like flipping through channels, like everything is on appointment. So if I want to watch something to watch. But back before it was on demand, if it was this tale, I always wanted to watch it. Right?
Right.
Because that was an iconic part. That's the MVP. He was angry, he got revenge, he was get right, defend Big Mama, Chief Nigglet.
Chief Nigglet.
My MVP is David Allen Greer.
Okay.
Evil David Allen Greer.
Evil David Allen Greer, man. Because it was so not him.
Yeah.
Right.
And he made you believe that he's beat on people before. Beat on kids, beat on women.
The punch they I can just picture him making the noise.
And so mad at that drawing, like I was mad at that drawing.
Yeah.
You like to draw
fucked up pictures of people, huh?
This shit ain't
Evil
over.
David Allen Greer.
He was fantastic.
You're right, fantastic,
Yes.
bro.
Who wins the overacting award?
Overacting award goes to, of course, Mad Dog. I mean, Bulldog.
Bulldog?
Yeah, he overacts in every film. Yo,
Hell yeah.
shut the fuck up. Where's the shit, nigga? Where's the shit? Take us to the shit.
Yeah. This movie had some exceptionally poor acting across the board. Like Crazy K certainly overact. Mr. Sims certainly overact. But I gotta give it to our man Eli. Storming into the press conference,
yelling,
yelling about the dogs. The dogs don't want you in there, right? Like that's my overacting award. Who's your overacting award?
I was gonna say him, Eli.
Yeah,
but you did Crazy K?
No, I said Bulldog.
You mentioned Crazy K. I would say Crazy K overacted a lot today. Yeah, he was just. I mean,
you was that tough.
Yeah, be angry, but have levels to it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
He was at 10 the whole time.
Driving. How you drive hard? Like Crazy K.
I would say that,
how you drive hard.
If he wasn't playing the devil, like Mr. Sims is the easiest answer because he makes a lot of decisions that are questionable and don't make any decisions too, right? But I believe that he's crazy, demonic,
zany.
Zany, like I believe that's how the devil would torment,
right?
And be that crazy.
He was doing theater.
Yeah. He was definitely over the top
in the movie. He was like,
right.
You guys are looking for the shit, and it was so over the top that they would have to why are you acting like this, my nigga? They never mentioned that,
right?
Never mentioned really that he was acting so over the top weird.
Put like this, the only place you can act like that is in a goddamn funeral home.
Right.
You can't be at the grocery store, the DMV.
Right.
I was like, you're not stable to be amongst civilization.
Where's your salmon? Your salmon, please.
Let's do a recast. How would you recast either any specific tale or our overarching characters. If you had to recast this today, how would you approach it?
We got to cast it who they got to be alive today. Because I was gonna cast. I would have put Tupac as Crazy K, but he did himself.
Right,
That'd have been a perfect person. But
if you had to recast it today with either actors, social media influencers, web personalities, athletes, how would you recast it?
I would have Stack, Joe Torre's character, be played by Watomi Kwan. I'm bringing it. Watomi Kwan will play Stack, the scary gangster that didn't want to go into the funeral home. DeAndre Bonds' character, Ball, he play. Damn, it's not a lot of hood actors out there these days,
right?
Other than the guys I know. You know what I'm saying?
That could
I
play
can see
role.
me playing Bulldog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can see Samuel Jackson playing Mr. Sims.
Yeah, that's what I had in mind.
And he would be sinister.
Yeah,
he would be sinister.
Yeah, he would have bodied
smirking.
That.
Yeah.
He wouldn't be so. He wouldn't. I don't think he'd be here. He'd be like, yeah, okay, come with me.
He would stay in the pocket a little more.
Stay in the pocket, a little more subdued.
Yep.
Until the end. This ain't the, and that's where you get the yelling and stuff.
Yeah.
For me, I would, because again, the movie that I want to see as a feature film is the last one with the Nicklets. So I would have DiCaprio replay his role from Django.
Yeah.
You know, and I would have him, and it would be him playing the role of the Southern politician,
Duke Maker,
with the new like Black Annabelle, type joint. That's how I would recast that. I'd have him play Duke in the same way he played Candy or whatever his name was,
something,
and play it out that way.
I like it.
I would do if I had to recast anything, I would want to see what Training Day Denzel would do with David Allen Greer's character.
Ooh, shit.
I would want to see how he would flip that.
I love that.
Yeah, I would want to see how he would flip that.
You got to
you know what I mean?
channel Jesus Shuttlesworth's father.
Yeah, I want to see how he would flip that.
Okay.
Yeah, that
that's good.
Being evil Denzel.
Evil Denzel.
Right there.
Regina Hall playing Sissy.
You put Regina Hall there?
Playing the wife.
Yeah.
Or what's her name? The one from Cookie from
Taraji.
I put Taraji as the wife.
Okay.
That works.
Yeah,
that works.
Taraji as the wife.
That works.
Yeah.
That works.
The teacher, got to be some soft.
Let's get to the rankings.
Rankings.
Let's get to the rankings. On a scale of 1 to 5 black fists.
Yeah.
Ooh.
1 black fist being this movie was trash. 5 black fists making
this movie get three fists for me.
3 fists?
Yeah.
2.5 and a half a fist for me.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Because it was I love the Crazy K. I love the last two more than anything. But then the David Allen Greer story was good too.
Yeah.
The board was it was just kind of boring and kind of so unrealistic. But the Crazy K, I loved when he had to go back and face his demons, his victims. That was dope.
Yeah.
And then with the 3 gangsters finding themselves in the caskets, that's showing me that it's purgatory.
Right.
That's probably the whole movie is them at the funeral home in purgatory before they realize they're going to hell.
Shebang.
And so because the acting was so all over the place.
Yeah.
And some of the directing, some of the choices the director made, I was like, but I loved it. I love it I want to see those 3 characters more. Joe Torre's character, DeAndre Bonds, and Mad Bulldog. I want to see them in a full film.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I like the element of the hood gangster niggas coming to the funeral home.
Yeah.
Right.
I like that. I love the ending when he was like, this is welcome to hell.
Right. Great.
That was dope. But it loses a fist or 2 because of the storyline,
the execution.
The execution, the inexplicable
missed opportunities
things that were happening in the scenes.
I feel the same way. I want to give this movie 5 black fists,
right?
Because the concept is dope.
Tales from the Hood. Right. Especially Tales from the Crypt. They was like, we're gonna make this hood.
Concept is dope. So conceptually, it's 5 black fists for me. But now we got to start losing some fists.
Right.
It drops down because it's ambitious, right? Mm-hmm. So that gets it down to 4. And I would stay at 4 to be like, regardless of all its flaws, it's very ambitious, right? Like, so I'm, it's like an E for effort kind of thing,
right?
But fundamentally, it's poorly acted in some places, all over the place,
right?
Kind of so many missed opportunities,
right?
That like I'm gonna settle at 3 black fists,
right?
As well. This movie is not trash.
It's not trash.
This movie is not trash, right?
Far from it.
It's not. I don't even want to say
it's
this
movie
is not
3.
Great. It's a strong 3. This movie is as good as it could be at the time in which it was made.
Right.
3 black fists for me.
Like I said, I did 2.5 just because of the how unbelievable it was at sometimes.
Yes,
at some point you was like, that
right. Yeah, come on.
Come on. Just stop. Right. Even for that time, y'all could have did a little better. But like I said, it definitely wasn't trash.
Right.
And the message, they got their message through.
Right.
So, but put it like this, whenever it comes on, I'm watching it.
Right.
Have you guys seen the series Lovecraft Country?
Lovecraft Country. Yes.
Lovecraft Country.
I loved it.
To me,
I started off hating it, but I loved it.
To me, this is like that series is the evolution of like if you give it enough time and cook, it can be and that that series is amazing. I would love for Rusty, the director, to have an opportunity. If someone was to come to me right now and say, you can greenlight another Tales from the Hood, I would say, let's take it to HBO or let's take it to Netflix and let's do it over 10 episodes of a season.
Right.
Because I think that's what it needed. I think the movie needed more runway.
American horror story type
play. Yeah, more time to play.
More time to cook.
Stretch.
More time to cook.
Yeah. I'm with it.
So that's
Tales from the Hood,
Tales
y'all.
from the Hood.
DC, bro. Thank you for showing up, bro.
Thank you, bro.
And tapping in.
Yes, sir.
You gave us some great insight, man.
Yeah.
And I love you for it, brother.
I gotta come back, bro.
Are you please come back. We're gonna figure out which one you're gonna come back.
Yeah, I gotta come back.
We'll be back.
Come back for one of your faves.
Hell yeah, man. Big Tone, man. Thank you, brother.
Man.
As always.
Yes, sir.
Yes, indeed. That was Tales from the Hood. Catch us next time on another film. We're gonna break down another dope ass classic. Whether it's good or bad, it still could be a hood classic or it could be a no good classic. You know what I'm saying? But either way, we're going to talk about it, man. Catch us next time on BlackBusters. I'm your host, Big Ja. My boy, Big Tone.
Yes,
our guest, DC Irvin.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, Tone. Thank you.
And we'll see y'all next time, man. To the max.
BlackBusters.